Down here. Alright. How's it going? I hope everything's going fan and dandy and all of that, but let's talk about getting help for the where it's actually needed. What do I ever mean by that? Self-help. One, to seek help. Though I did cover this in a video before already, but apparently there's actually people out there that still don't know a loop. At times, you have to seek help. At times, you have to help yourself. Helping yourself. Woe is me. Woe, need the attention. How to ask help properly is what I'm trying to say. So, if you're always going to be depressing, woe is me, I am sad all the time, because you're not doing anything to help yourself out. Yourself. Trapped. Nowhere to go. Because you only know that one direction. Keep them backing up. And you realize, hey, there's a wall. A wall? Gotta turn around. Because you have to make the effort to slide. Look around you. Know where you're at. Because sometimes you just don't know how to identify those things. And people can help you to identify those things. But the thing is, when you ask for help, it is the person's ideals. They're mine. They're helping you. No one's going to help do the work for you. You have to make the effort on actually making yourself well. No one can do this because you have the free will to do so. No one can't control your free will. And once you keep on going, woe is me, your help will diminish. And what does that mean? Is that you're going to ask for help, and it turns out you can't get what you want because it's not what you like. Because you need to do this, you don't want to do that. And let's start with some examples and metaphors so we can have a better understanding for this particular thing. I want to buy a car. And with that car, I need help with money. Money I do not have readily available, but I need it because I need to going to point A to point B. Point A to point B. Point A to point B. Because it's a means of travel, because work is miles away or school is miles away. Wait, here's a loan. Wait, I'm supposed to pay how much back? And how much to give back? And I have to pay that back? How am I supposed to pay that back? I don't want to pay that back. You should buy it for me. You see how ridiculous it sounds? It's the thing about that is that you're paying the interest and you don't want to pay it. Well, guess what? You got to make that. You want that now. You're not going to save up for it because you need it now. And no one's going to pay it for you. The fruits of your labor. More of this. Another one. This one's going to probably hit home for some. I am sad. So sad. I am always alone. Always. Why no one can talk to me? Why no one wants to be there for me? Wait, who are you? I don't know you. Why are you coming to me? Wait. You want to be my friend, but you don't even like XYZ. You only like ABC. I can't relate to you. I am so sad. Why I'm so sad. I'm so sad. You're beginning to see the pattern here. There's different ways of wanting the help you need, but yet when sometimes the help you get is not what you want, but sometimes that's what you can get, and that's what you can get. Sometimes you gotta take what you can get. What does that even mean for some people? It's a matter of being appreciative, even though it's not what you want, but sometimes it's what you need for the moment. The moment, either whether it's to despair to actual financial needs, it's the self. You can get what you can get. You can't get everything in a nice, pretty package. You can't get someone that would devote yourself to be your friend, your lover, or anything of that. And that's what we're going to talk about mostly, because that's what everybody can relate. Just as well as job, right? We take our steps one step at a time. You want this big thing, but you got to start small. You got to take what you can get for the moment. Things are built upon. And you can't just go out of nowhere, out of your own whims, just like, hey, I want this big thing, and it's mine. Why I can't have this big thing? Why I cannot love? Woe is me. It becomes a redundance that yourself, that people is going to run away from, because they're not going to give you everything. Everybody will give a little at a time for themselves to you. No one's going to give you everything all at once. If it's all at once, it comes going really fast and comes crashing down. That's why sometimes when things going too fast, it goes too fast to crash. Both in financial and as well as relationships within people. Because people, we all have our own worlds. When we do not take care of ourselves, we always ask for help, and we don't maintain ourselves, it becomes uglier and uglier by the day. If you think people is not going to be friends with yourself, with you, or anything of that, well, guess what? You either made yourself ugly and unpresentable because you think of negative, and when you get negative, you're going to project out negative, and when you're negative, no one's going to want that, and when no one wants that, no one wants to be with you. It's as simple as that. Your projection of self-confidence of yourself, it starts small. You start with yourself. Yes, you do need help, but they can't give it to you. You have to start with yourself to help out, to accept the help that you need. If you do not accept the help, all this help that you'll be getting is all but for nothing. And nothing will end result with nothing. And when you're got nothing, you're still the same as nothing. So you'll get nothing, sir. Good day, sir. You get the point. If you don't get this at this point, that means you pretty much click to this video expecting one thing, but you're not getting it. Advice can only be given for a little at a time. And then from there, you further change a little at a time. It takes time. Nothing can instantly fix, because that's how things are. It's hard. Life is hard. But in order to build something, you start from the bottom. if there's something you want to be more in particular you want me to cover, please leave it in the comments. I will gladly explain what any of that would, anything of this mean. Just be particular with your questions and be nice, because I do read your comments and all that, likes and subscribe, all those YouTube tropes, and I'd be sure to read your comments. And for anything else, I hope you have an excellent and exhilarating day. If not so, I hope you get yourself into a better state. Until next time, bye-bye!